Welcome back to another episode of Technic Trials with your host Nighthawk. As you can see, I've taken a bunch of the stuff out of the tree fort up here and I've just started the process of moving down to our new electrical room down here. This is still going to be a bit of a temporary home for the crafting side of things, but it's a better place for all of this machinery than our tree fort is. You also see this copper cable going up through the roof here. This is actually going up to our solar array right now, or our solar panel rather. So it's actually that might even be too long for that solar panel to get power down to us. So this might not even work until I can get this replaced with a different type of cable. I might make up some tin cable just as a temporary. But I'll go up and show you where I decided to start with the solar arrays. This will be a little bit of a temporary spot until we get more. It'll be the starting point anyway, and we'll when we get the arrays and more of them, we'll expand out to a better location. But for now, we've got came up on this tree up here, and that'll be the first solar panel in our power production facility. And you can see there's still a tree up above here, but it's not actually directly above, so we get sunlight to power our solar panel. Now, without having insulated or glass fiber cable, if there's enough power running through, you can actually get electrocuted by coming too close to these power cables. But we're not producing that much power, so that's not going to be an issue in our environment at this point. So yeah, that's how the power stuff is coming along. And I'll probably go ahead and replace the cables off camera, just like I did the build part of it. There wasn't a whole lot with the building. It was more just trying to figure out where I was going to put things, more so than anything else. Yes, I do, and still have 13 in there. I also put an upgraded iron furnace in here so that I can more quickly efficiently turn the gusts into our finished bars. There's coal in here. I'm low on tin right now. Not low on tin because I was going to make another battery box. That's why I was low. But instead, I just decided to move everything over here. I think we'll go ahead and make a generator, just because the solar panels are not going to effectively power us for a while. And in order to do that, I need to go and get some cobblestone out of the main house. And while we're going up there, we'll take one quick stop by our Quasitum. I did a bit more research this morning, today anyway, and was able to get the theory for brain in a jar. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble getting enough boosters to get that to effectively research, and I don't want to lose the theory, so I currently have the research paused, but I also got some cool new discoveries that we're going to take a look at. So we'll pop those into our hotbar here. Well, the first one is the self-repair enchantment. Items enchanted with this enchantment will slowly repair themselves over time. The mystical energy required for this enchantment is drawn directly out of the local aura. So kind of a repair talisman without the need to put items in the bag. So it'd probably be not a bad one to put on swords. And we have Dawnstone. And when broken after midday, this small glowing stone is able to speed up the passage of time until next dawn. So we put blaze powder, glowstone dust, and gold nuggets into our infuser, and we'll get Dawnstone out of it. Then we got the Relic Hunter enchantment. This enchantment has a small chance of revealing an artifact when you slay a foe with a weapon bearing it. Higher levels of the enchantment increase both the appearance and quality of the artifacts. So this will be a really good one for our for swords and anytime we're hunting in the caverns. In order to use these particular enchantments, we need to get this Thalmic Enchanter. And this is another research item that we have not found yet, so unfortunately we can't actually make use of the enchantment discoveries yet, but that will be something to look forward to. There's also the Occultic Enchanter, which is used for some of the darker enchantments. So we'll go ahead and put our discoveries in the Thalmcraft chest. And I've also been doing a bit more crystal farming. Yeah, you can see there's a whole bunch more crystals. I also planted a Tainted Viz crystal so that we can harvest more of those as well. So our farm is coming along quite nicely here. So let's see, where were we? We were going to get some more cobblestone so that we could make us a furnace. I cleaned out my alchemy bag of all the cobblestone and gravel and everything and dumped it in here. This is over the last couple dungeon runs, so yeah, there's a ton of it. We'll probably look at making some condensers and other things and sorting area to make use of some of that material at some point. So first of all, we'll go ahead and make us a furnace, and we'll go ahead and make a battery, like so. And do I have the refined iron? Nope, that's down in the power room. Of course it is. Oh well, I need to go back down here anyway. Oops. Stone. How did you get in here, chicken? Come here. Dead chicken. Tasty chicken when I put it in a furnace. Okay, where did I put it? Must be in here. Where are you, refined iron? I know I have you somewhere. Oh, it's right in front of my nose. Okay, now we'll make a machine block. Like so. Machine block in the middle, furnace, and the battery. And we'll take the generator over here, stick it down next to our power area, and we'll stick a insulated copper cable between them. And do we have anything to shove in the generator for power at the moment? I think I'm running low on coal. Let's see here. Let's take some glowstone and make some more coal. Seems like a plan. Then up and up we go. Here to our transmutation tablet. We'll feed it some glowstone and get out some coal. We're going to need more than that. There we go. Get that glowstone back out, get some more coal. There we go. Now we got some coal to power things for a while. So we'll go back down to our power room and get our generator going. And then we'll go down to the farm and maybe take a look and do some dungeon crawling. Because you guys haven't seen the dungeon much yet. So let's see here. That's gonna charge things up a bit. Let's also go over here and stick a bit more coal in the steam engine here. Actually, one other thing, since we got the generator going, which will power things fairly well, let's go ahead and make us one of the electrical engines. We will make a slow electric engine because I think that will probably provide enough power for what we need. So we need an electronic circuit and a battery. We actually already have steam engines available because I took those out of the tree fort, so we got 2 steam engines here. So what we need is rubber. And I don't have enough rubber to make the electrical circuit because I need more cable than I have right now. So for the moment, we'll go ahead and make the battery because I think it's still nighttime outside and I don't really want to go down to the tree farms at night because it's dangerous out there. So there's our battery, and we got the steam engines in here. Let's take a look outside here. How close to day is it? So it can be dangerous in the caves, but I find it's actually more dangerous just out in the open. It looks like one of my... I also expanded the tree farms and planted more rubber trees. So you can see there's... I stripped the leaves off of one of them, and there's one new one that's grown. And I planted a whole bunch more regular trees out a little ways further from the house. We'll also plan on building a tree farm, a rubber farm, and tree farms before too long as well. Plus, we'll need that going forward as well. So, yeah, we're going to need to wait for some daytime here. And... oh, the moon. So, yeah, we got a while here. Actually, we can make it daytime real easy. Sleep until dawn. That'll do the trick. 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom, it's daytime. I can get around the bed here. Look down and see what we got. There's nobody down there. Let's check to make sure that I have a tree tap. I do. That out of the way. Let's move some of this stuff up into the chest, or into our alchemy bag, and down we go. We need to get out of the tree here, pig. Silly place for a pig. Express route. Where did this stuff go? Did he not drop any port? Well, that's disappointing. Even if I did just push him out of the tree. He died. So one of the new... oh, hey look, there's the other rubber tree growing. So I'm going to get the axe out just because it makes chopping leaves down a little bit quicker, I think. Clear all the leaves out before we get another sapling or two. I'm leaving the little distinctive leaves on top of the trees just because I think that looks cool. And I may leave more than that if I can't get up high enough. This is a very tall rubber tree. Get these leaves out of the way. Already paid off because we found another spot of resin. Check the rest of these leaves. Feel kind of like a lumberjack here. There we go, and let's get up to the top of this tree so we get the rest of these leaves off. That is a really tall tree. There we go, that gets most of them. Down to the ground, and get our tree tap out. Get saplings on the bar because we're going to plant a couple more of those. There it is. Oh, that was a good spot of 3. Any more resin on that one? No. What about you? No resin at all? That tree might have to go. I thought this one had resin on it. Where did its resin go? I think we're going to have to kill a couple of trees here. Do I have bone meal with me? Yes, I do. Because we need to make some trees grow when we plant these. Oh, piggy. Ooh, yummy. So me taking my axe off the hotbar. There we go. Yeah, that's not going to work very well. I have too much stuff. There we go. We go. Get this last bit of leaves. Get that there. I want it there. Grow. And take some more leaves off. Got a fairly tall one. There's some resin. I hear a horse. Let's get this resin, and then one piece it seems. Oh, a donkey. Didn't know there are donkeys in Milk Creatures. And let's cut down this one too, since it was disappointing and didn't have anything good for us. There. You make it grow. Oh, good, that wasn't for us. And the resin. I'll use leaves off this tree. And the rest should decay on their own. Ooh, more resin. Lots more resin. Ooh, more resin. We probably should build ourselves an extractor before too long as well, because that makes that gives us a whole lot more rubber for each resin that we collect. And the more efficient we can use the resin, the better. Got that resin. And I think we'll probably leave it with 4 rubber trees for the moment. And we'll stash these additional rubber saplings for building a rubber farm later on. Because I know we'll need those in the to get the machines started. Any more rubber? Any more sticky resin to work with here? you. Let's see any more on this tree. Let's try getting a little bit higher and see if we can clean up a little bit more of the leaves here. See if there might be something hiding on it. Nope. So, looks like we'll, oh, there's more. Let's see, anybody else? Let's get those leaves off the tree. There we go. I think we should have enough rubber available. Yeah, we got enough resin now, so we'll go back up to our tree. You can see I got a pretty dense forest going on that little farm, tree farm there. And we'll also turn that into a regular forestry tree farm before too long, I think. Once we get more of our stuff ready to go. I think the tree farms will end up staying out in the open area here. The reed farm, the sugarcane farm, may also end up staying out there as well. And we'll use teleport pipes to take power out to it and to bring the resources back up to our crafting facilities. So let's take our tin out of the oven, put some sticky resin in there so we can get some rubber out. We'll put the rubber wood in our box here, because we can also use the extractor on the rubber wood to bring out, to get rubber as well. So we might as well save that so we can make use of it when we get that available. And we're also going to we're going to end up using this chest for some general storage for a while. Some rubber, and let's make us some insulated cables here. Now we need these on the outside to redstone. That's the right recipe, isn't it? Must be, oh, that's because I used the wrong kind of iron. And refined iron. There we go. Now we just need to grab a steam engine. And we put a circuit at the bottom, a steam engine in the middle, and a battery on top, and we get a slow electric engine. How are we doing? We're fully powered. So we're going to put this. I'm going to put it over here. First, I need to get the wood conductive pipe, or stone conductive pipe. I may have to make. Well, I should have enough. Put a wood pipe here. Yeah, we'll put a wood pipe here, and connect the stone pipes this way. Put a engine there. And I do need more copper cable. So let's make some more cable here. And we make it just like so. All of this cable will have to get replaced with glass fiber cable at some point. But we should be okay. As you can see, you can get shocked by it. So we definitely don't want to leave that around too long. And take a lever, and just take a lever above it. And that should generate a decent amount of power going into the system here. Not sure exactly how much that one generates off the top of my head, but it should generate enough to keep us going for a while. Eventually we'll want the adjustable electric engines in place so that we can tune our power production based on how much energy we actually need. But those are still super expensive. So now we have some power being converted from electrical into buildcraft using the electrical engine. And this should keep our farm going quite well. Put some seeds back in here. You can see the farm is coming along decently. And now let's see. Let's get some food. We'll put some stuff away real quick, and then we'll do a little bit of dungeon diving. A little bit of caving. So come up here, and we'll put our pipes, our wrench, all the cables and glass, and all this stuff that we don't need in the dungeon. All the stuff that really just takes up space. Because we're going to be filling up a ton of space. We'll keep that handy. And we'll take the obsidian. Actually, we'll keep the obsidian on hand just because we may pick up some more obsidian, so it doesn't hurt to keep that handy and reserving the space. So we'll take the rubber wood out and stack it in here. Anything else we can dump out of this bag? Gonna keep some dirt handy just in case we need it for filling in space. Get the track out of the way, get the slabs out of the way, get the single block of wood out of the way here. And I think that should do us. It gives a pretty sizable amount of room to collect items out of here, and we will probably end up filling it fairly rapidly. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this episode on the cave, but we'll head on down in here so we can get an idea how big this is. You can see I cleaned up a little bit of the resources off the walls here. Mostly all I did was staircase down until I started hearing cave-type sounds, and then I just kind of branched towards them. And then I came across this mine shaft entrance here, and I've already explored a bunch of stuff on this side. And then I came across, from this side here, I came across a big cavern that branched me over, and while I'm here, branched over to another portion of the mine shaft. I think it's all part of the same mine shaft, but I'm not positive. It is so expansive, I don't think I've even explored half of it at this point. But we'll go over to the newer section that I came across and take a look at that part. This is. Oh, that was part of my staircase. Okay, we'll put that back. Apparently, my staircase down went right around this hallway. This was actually because my bags were completely full in this new section. Ooh, how did I miss that? They're completely full in this newer section of mineshaft, and I was totally lost trying to figure out how to get back, so I ended up just digging the hole straight towards my exit. You can see a whole bunch of waypoints are around. Actually, we should go back through the other section and pick up all of these chests. Side exit. I'll go back over to in the other side and pick up some of these chests. I found a couple of different spawners, more ore than just tons and tons of ore all over the place that I haven't even picked up just because my bags have been filling up so fast. I don't even know how to get back to these chests. I ended up having to just tag some of the chests because I didn't have the inventory space to take the stuff out of them. And there's so much ore that I haven't even collected. I don't know if I've been... I must have been down this way some, because it's all lit up. Yeah, I've been down there. So I've got all these chests marked. There was obsidian down here. Why am I failing so badly to jump? This looks dark. Must not have lit this up much, or been back in here much. Ooh, I see redstone. We need that. Okay, there's a werewolf somewhere. And he is close. Werewolves are a bit of a pain to fight. They're hard to kill. I don't want to be caught by surprise by him. I hear him growling. I don't know where he is, though. Hopefully he won't come and surprise us. Let's see, where are all these chests at? Oh, it's up. Let's see if I can get up there. And howling at the moon. Even though I don't think you can see the moon. It's still up further. Still further up. Ooh, I hear him growling close. Where are you? Oh, one of the purple slimes. Let's see. Oh, there he is. This was actually a pretty good spot to fight this guy. And hopefully this is not as loud on the audio as it sounds in my ears. This is actually a really good spot to fight him just because all the water and everything else slows him down. And I don't care that I killed him while he looked like a human because those guys are mean. Where does this water come from? That's going a long ways. We're going to close that water off. Looks like I've been over in this area some, but it's not an area I've explored too much so far. Let's see, we'll put a block here so we can get up to this level. Hang out in the web for a moment. You need to go away. No, actually, we want to make these go away. It's kind of a weird spot in the generation of this particular mine shaft. I saw one of those chests, and I hear more slimes. I need to make some more torches. There's some sticks. And over here, and goes there. That should last for a while. I'll put the smaller stack up front, because I want to use it up first. Oh, gold. I have not been over here. So yeah, you get to see a little bit newer section. It's about time to wrap up now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and a little bit of a glimpse into the massive mine system that I've come across in here. This is all actually right underneath of the, right through that cave system in the treehouse, so it's all really close and pretty easy to get to. So, yeah, anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and like my videos and hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me know that what you guys like, and helps me fine-tune how I'm making these videos so you guys will continue to enjoy them. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.